Beautiful. Oh, that's new. Welcome to Zoom. All right, so we're gonna slowly just find a comfortable seat on your mat. You can stretch your legs out, you can crisscross your legs, you can sit on your shins or anything that's comfortable for you. And as you're here, just allow yourself to start to get settled. You can bring your hands in your knees or on your lap. Maybe feel a moment, roll your shoulders back. Let's just take a really big, deep breath into our whole body. And exhale, starting to let go. Taking another really big, slow, deep breath into your body. Exhale, letting go. One more time, really big, deep breath into the whole body. And exhale, letting go. Keeping your awareness on your breath. Also just noticing in your body if there's any sensations. Can you move something just to feel a little bit better? Keep breathing. Just welcoming yourself here and now. And if it would feel good for you, perhaps bring your hands to your heart center and maybe bow your chin towards your chest. Keep the shoulders pressing away from the ears. And just honoring the wisdom that's within you, honoring your internal light or fire within you. Just allowing yourself this time to come be present in your body, connect with your breath, clear your mind. And then as you feel ready, maybe lifting your head up if your chin is down. And then let's bring your hands that are hopefully are together. If they're not, bringing your hands together. And we're going to create a lot of heat within the hands. Starting to warm that energy up from the hands. And then let's take our palms, our heated hands, and just cupping them over the eyes. Just feeling the sense of softness come within. Keep breathing. And whenever you're ready, you can maybe blink your eyes open from behind the hands, moving the hands away from the face. Beautiful. And let's start to transition our body into a tabletop shape. So coming onto the hands and knees, just taking a moment, maybe kind of wiggling as you're here. You can maybe move the shoulders and the hips a little bit. If you want to do some cat cows, that might feel good. So just exploring what your body needs here, welcoming some movement in. And if you're not doing any cat cows, we are going to do a few of them. So let's slowly drop the belly down. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll round through the spine, chin to the chest. Rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to the chest. A few more times. Inhale. And exhaling. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhaling. Beautiful. Let's inhale. We're going to slowly come find a flat back. And let's take a moment. We're going to sink the hips to the heels, finding a child's shape if that feels good for your body. Maybe even stacking one hand on top of the other. You can rest your forehead on the back of the hands or just stretching your arms out. Bring your forehead into the mat. So listening to what your body needs here and now. softening and breathing. And as you're here, see if you can send the breath into the back of the body. Maybe feel your rib cage expand from side to side. And as you're doing that, noticing how the shins are resting the mat, maybe the tops of the feet. How does it feel for your ankles today? Maybe notice your toes. Perhaps feeling the belly touching the thighs or the rib cage. Noticing how your hips feel. Feeling your spine lengthen. Bringing the awareness to the neck, the shoulders, the arms. And just invite your face to soften. Feeling your lower jaw release away from the upper jaw. Taking a few more moments just to pause here and now. Again, just connecting with all these sensations in your breath. Beautiful. 2. And 1. And then we're going to take the arms, we'll bring those in front of you, stretch. And then we're going to slowly start to curl your toes under. Let's lift for a downward facing dog. So starting to bring your hips a little bit higher. Maybe your knees are bent and your belly's on your thighs. We want to bring the chin to the chest. Perhaps feeling the upper arms frame around the ears, lifting that tailbone high. And then if you want to, you can straighten the legs or just start to walk the legs out, bending the right and left leg. Again, just welcoming movement and the sensation in the body and listening what feels good. If something doesn't feel good, just allow yourself to back off. So maybe even kind of, I'm wiggling through my joints, moving my hips and shoulders again a little bit, feeling a stretch in the side waist. Beautiful. 2. And 1. And then from here, we're going to transition the body into a plank shape. And then let's lower all the way down to the belly. However you get there, knees, chest, and chin. Just trying to use some strength and control. And then we're going to slowly bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. We'll come onto the forearms, pressing through the forearms. Feel the shoulders roll back, the belly draw towards the spine. Neck is long. Keeping the fingers spread really wide. You can stay right here if that feels good, or maybe straightening the arms a little bit. And if you do straighten the arms, see if you can bring the eyes of the elbows to face one another, not facing the ceiling. So the insides of those elbows. 2. And 1. We're going to gently lower the body down. Bringing the hands under the shoulders. Let's find a tabletop again. And then this time we're going to step your right foot between your hands. And as we bring the right foot between the hands, you can curl the left toes under, keep that left foot flat. We're going to bend into that front right knee. You can keep your hands down, but it might feel interesting to interlace your hands, bringing it onto the top of the thigh, and just see if you can sink in a little bit deeper. As you do that, roll the shoulders back, maybe lift your heart up, maybe look up towards the ceiling, not cranking the head, just the eyeballs. Keep the back of the neck long as best as you can. 2. And 1. Now you can stay here if this feels good, or if you want to explore the hamstring a little bit, perhaps either keeping your hands on your hips or bring your hands to the ground. We'll straighten that front leg. And then let's bend back into that front knee. Again, let's inhale, straighten the front leg. Bending back into that front knee. One more time, inhale. And exhale. We're going to sink into that front knee. Again, you can keep your hands on the ground. Maybe bring the hands, interlacing them right on that thigh. Or if you choose, perhaps reach your arms towards the sky. Maybe look up, perhaps leaning back a little bit if that feels okay for your body. 2. And 1. We're going to exhale, lower your hands down, curling the back, left toes under. We'll lift the left knee off the mat. Let's step your feet back, downward dog. Spread your fingers really wide. Feeling a stretch in the body, noticing the difference between the right and left leg. Keep breathing, explore what your body needs. And then if you choose, you can stay right here or come find a plank shape again. Exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the belly. Releasing the feet, let's slide the hands back, towards the middle of the rib cage. Roll the shoulders back. We'll inhale, lift your heart up dog or cobra. Elbows can be bent or straight. You choose. What does your body need here today? And then we're going to exhale, find tabletop. Perhaps sink the hips back to child's pose for just a moment. And then inhaling back to tabletop. We'll step your left foot forward this time. So getting yourself centered, maybe curling the back right toes under, maybe the foot's flat, you choose. Bending into that front left knee. Again, you can keep your hands down, but it might be interesting to interlace the hands, bring it right above the knee and kind of pressing and sinking down here as much as you can through your hip flexors. Roll the shoulders back. Perhaps taking your eyeballs to the ceiling, noticing the sensations in the body. I'm noticing a big difference in my right and left side today. So just notice, what are you feeling? 2 and 1. Now feel free to stay here. You can always bring your hands down. And if you want to, kind of explore that hamstring. So we're going to straighten through that left leg. Exhale, let's bend into the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend into the knee. One more time, straightening the leg. Bending into the knee. So again, maybe staying here, exploring what's happening. Maybe the hands back on the thighs, or if it would feel good, reach your arms up towards the sky. Perhaps lean back a little bit. Again, feel the eyeballs go towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower your hands back down. Curling the right toes under, lift the right knee off the mat. Let's step your feet back, downward dog again. Again, noticing the difference between the legs, maybe walking out again, wiggling a little bit, just to feel that steadiness, or perhaps just staying steady and easy. 2 and 1. Let's inhale. We're going to slowly bring your body to a plank. Exhale, let's lower down to the belly again, however you get there. Releasing the feet, maybe sliding those hands back so you can do that forearm, or you can do that cobra or up dog. So see, what does your body need here? Finding a little back bend. 2 and 1. Let's gently find tabletop. We'll curl the toes under, maybe lift the hips high, downward dog. Big deep inhale. Exhale, letting it go. Again, inhale. And exhaling. Gazing between the thumbs, we're going to walk your feet to the top of the mat. Perhaps bring your feet a little bit wider apart, about hip distance. Feet are parallel to one another. Slight bend in the knees. Let's gently, maybe you can keep your hands on the ground or grab your elbows and start to frame your head. Let the crown of the head go to the ground. Legs can be bent or straight, you choose. Maybe feeling your belly on your thighs. Perhaps shifting the weight between the heels and the toes. Just noticing, maybe it'll feel good to kind of sway out a little bit from side to side. Breathing, maybe shake your head and neck out, yes and no. What do you need? 2 and 1. Now, if it would feel good from here, maybe interlace the hands behind the back. So intertwining your fingers, and then we're going to stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. Just imagine, if that's challenging for you, you can also bend your elbows and just keep your hands on your lower back. 2 and 1. And then we're going to gently release the hands down. Let's take the feet about mats width apart this time. We're going to bend your left knee, bring your left hand either in front of your left foot or on the left leg. And we're going to reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe look up at your thumb. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower down, right hand on that right leg. We'll inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Keep breathing. 3, 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower down, folding forward. Pressing through the feet. We'll inhale, let's rise all the way up. Exhale, we'll bring your feet a little closer together, maybe underneath the hips or feet together, hands to the heart. Pause here. Starting to notice different shifts and sensations happening in the body. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Let's inhale. We're going to reach all the way up. And then let's bend your left elbow today. Grab hold of that with your right hand, and then we're going to pull the left elbow or left arm over to the right, feeling a side stretch and the left side waist. 2, 1, we'll inhale, come up, grabbing hold of that right elbow with the left hand. Let's lean over to the other side. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come up, we'll reach the arms high. Exhale, we'll bend the knees, hinge from your hips, folding forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, hands down. We're going to slowly step your left foot back into a lunge. Let's stay on the ball of the foot if that's available. You can keep your hands down, or let's inhale, reach the arms up. And then once again, let's interlace your fingers or intertwine the fingers. We're going to sink down maybe a little bit deeper and bring your hands on your thigh. Notice how that feels. Make sure your knee's not buckling in, that you're pushing your knee out towards your pinky toe. 2, and 1. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, let's lower your hands down. Stepping the feet back, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to find a plank. This time we're going to drop your left knee into the mat, bring your right foot flat, and then let's reach your right arm to the sky. You can stay right here, or for some of you, it might feel good to reach that right arm overhead, taking a big stretch, almost like you're like a rainbow here. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower that right hand down. Let's step back, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to come forward to plank again. This time we'll drop down to the knees, bring your hips to your heels for child shape. Feel free to let your body rest. Or if you want to take a little back bend with me, we're going to press through the tops of the feet and knees, and then inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, roll the arms back. We'll bring your hands on your hips, squeeze the elbows together, press the hips forward, lift your heart up. Big inhale through the nose. Let's exhale through the mouth. Maybe stick out your tongue. Again. One more time. Beautiful. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, we're going to come back to child's pose for just a moment. We'll inhale, let's find tabletop. And now step your right foot forward again. You can keep your left knee on the mat or curl your toes under, lift that knee off the mat, and we're going to take a twist. So reaching that right arm to the sky. Maybe look at your thumb. 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hands down, stepping the feet together, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Pressing to the feet, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's inhale, arms back up. We're going to bend your right elbow first this time, grabbing hold of that with the left hand, leaning over to the left, feeling that stretch in that right rib cage. 2, 1, we're going to come back up. Take that right elbow to the left. Right hand to the left elbow. We'll lean over to the right, stretching that left rib cage. 2, and 1. We're going to come back up. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, we'll swan dive and fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, lowering the hands down, stepping your right foot back this time. So again, feel free to drop down to your knee or stay here if that would feel good. Otherwise, we're going to press to the feet, feel the inner thighs squeeze together. We'll start by reaching the arms high to the sky. And then if you want, you can stay right here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, explore a little bit something different, interlacing your fingers right above that left thigh, sinking in. Make sure the knee's not buckling in. We want to push the knee out towards the pinky toe. You'll feel some different muscles work and activate. 2, and 1. Let's inhale, reach back up, maybe keeping that low lunge. And then exhale, lower the hands down. Stepping back, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, let's find a plank. This time we're going to drop your right knee into the mat, right hand under the shoulder, left foot flat, and we'll start to reach your left arm to the sky. You can stay right here, or perhaps it would feel good to reach that left arm overhead. Feeling like you're in the shape of a rainbow, really reaching and stretching. 3, 2, and 1. Let's exhale. We're going to lower the hand down. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll curl the toes under, hips high, downward dog. Now, feel free to come to downward dog or child's pose. Or if you're interested in taking a back bend with me, we're going to come forward to plank and we'll lower down to the belly again. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift your heart up. And we're going to add on that other back bend. So let's come to child's pose. Beautiful. Pressing through the tops of the feet and knees. Inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling. Rolling the shoulders back. You can keep your hands at your hips, or it might start to feel good to curl your toes under. Press the hips forward and maybe reach for your heels. 3 times again. Let's take that deep breath. Inhale through the nose, stick out your mouth, or stick out your tongue as you exhale through the mouth. Clear out your throat, speak your truth. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, let's reach back up. Exhale, we'll lower your hands down. One more downward dog from here. Stepping your left foot between your hands. You can keep your right knee down or keep that right knee lifted. Right hand under the shoulder, left arm to the sky as you take a twist. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower the hands down. We'll step your feet together at the front of the mat, folding forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, let's fold forward. Beautiful. Press to the feet. We're going to stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. From here, keeping the feet about hip distance or maybe a little wider. Make sure that feet are parallel, spreading your toes. We'll inhale, reach up. Now we're going to exhale, bend your knees, bring your hands on your thighs. Take your tailbone back. Make sure your quads are activating. We're going to press the knees out towards the pinky toes, drawing the belly towards the spine. We'll inhale, maybe reach your arms to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Now, keeping your legs bent, we're going to reach your head forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, we'll come swan dive and fold forward. Keeping your right foot where it is, let's step your left foot back. We're going to start to move into warrior A this time. So bending into that front right knee, inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling. Beautiful. So find the foundation here, feeling the legs start to activate and work, noticing, reaching, stretching. And then let's exhale once again, head forward, sweep the arms back. Now we're going to kind of do a fancy move here. So take your left arm forward. Inhale, you're going to reach all the way up and around and we'll find warrior B. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Let's straighten through your right leg. Reach that right arm overhead. Big stretch. And then exhale, we're going to bend that right knee, forearm on your thigh, sweeping that left arm overhead. Big stretch. So maybe just starting to notice how the body's moving. We're adding on here, feeling more space. 2 and 1. We're going to gently sweep that arm back, finding warrior B again. Straightening through the right leg, reach and lengthen back. Exhale, bending into the knees. Let's windmill the hands down either side of that right foot, stepping back, downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhaling. Inhale, we're going to come find a plank again. Let's lower down to the belly. Adjust your body as you need to. Roll the shoulders back up, dog or cobra, or any other back bend you choose today. 2 and 1. Child's pose or downward dog. We'll take 3 long, deep breaths here. Letting it go. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Gazing between the thumbs, we're going to slowly walk both of the feet to the top of the mat, folding forward. Beautiful. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, folding in. Beautiful. Bending into the knees, let's press to the feet. We'll inhale, reach the arms towards the sky. And then maybe taking a moment, bring your hands on your thighs. Feel the base really solid and strong here. Find the core, reaching back up. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pausing, noticing, releasing, breathing. Inhaling back up. Exhale, we're gonna come swan dive and fold forward. Bending into the knees once again, we'll reach those arms high. So see if you can find that. If you need to bring your hands on your thighs for a moment or roll back, find that, and then reach up again. 2 and 1. We're gonna exhale, reach the head back, sweep the arms back, or head forward, arms back. Inhale, back up, straightening up. We'll fold forward once again. Beautiful. Inhaling up halfway. Exhale, hands down. We're gonna step your right leg back, right foot flat, slight bend in the left knee. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Now, once again, if you want to, you can just take a moment, find that thigh, and then reach back up. We're gonna exhale, reach your head forward, sweep your arms back. And here comes that fancy move again. So we're gonna reach your right arm forward and then windmill it, let it help lift you all the way up for warrior B. Beautiful. Adjusting your feet as you need to. Let's inhale, lower your right hand down, stretch your left arm back. Exhale, we're gonna bend back into the knee, forearm on the thigh. Perhaps sweeping your right arm overhead, big stretch. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna sweep back to warrior B. Let's straighten the leg, reach and lengthen back. Exhale, we'll windmill the hands all the way down, stepping back, downward dog. Beautiful. Once again, let's come forward to plank, lowering down to the belly, rolling the shoulders back, lifting your heart up. Exhaling, let's curl the toes under, hips high, downward dog. Just noticing how the body's warming up, starting to feel a release. 2 and 1. We're gonna slowly walk both of the feet forward to the front of the mat, folding forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, you'll fold forward once again. Let's press through the feet. We'll bend into the knees. Find chair pose once again. Reach the arms high. If you want, bring your hands on your thighs for a moment. Find that stability here, and then reach back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Standing, noticing, shifting, releasing. Beautiful. Let's gently inhale, reach back up. We're gonna slowly start to come fold forward. From here, we're gonna step your right foot back and then we're gonna turn your toes so they're parallel. So we're gonna come to a wide-legged forward fold. You might need to wiggle your hips a little bit, shake your head and neck out. Just noticing, breathing. 2 and 1. We're gonna inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, arms alongside the body. Beautiful. So I'm gonna mirror the movements for you here. So just follow along as best as you can. So we're gonna turn your right toes forward from here. You might need to step your left foot to the side a little bit. We'll start to find warrior A. Now, from our warrior A, we're gonna bend your elbows. You're gonna take your left elbow underneath your right arm. You can either bring your hands to your shoulders or maybe try to bring the hands back together. Wherever you are, we're gonna inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, elbows down. And we're gonna exhale, lean forward. Breathing here, 2 and 1. We're gonna inhale, come back up. Slowly start to unwind the arms, warrior B. You might need to readjust your feet a little bit, so find the space in your body. Now we're gonna straighten the leg, reach and lengthen back. Sweeping the right arm along the horizon, we'll reach forward, lower your right hand on your right leg, roll the shoulders back, stay right here, maybe reach that left arm to the sky for triangle. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna bend back into the knee, we'll reach the arms wide. From here, you're gonna turn your head forward. We're gonna take your left arm underneath your right again, so back to those eagle arms. Now this time we're gonna come onto the ball of the back left foot. And we're gonna do our best here. It's fine if you make a kickstand or it doesn't all happen, so just trust yourself. We're gonna take your left leg, you're gonna wrap it around your right. Maybe once, maybe twice, maybe letting that right or left foot lift up, or maybe it's on the ground. Eagle pose. twisting, to detoxify, to release, to unwind. 2, 1. We're going to unwind the arms. We'll lift up high. Exhale, let's fold forward again. Beautiful. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. We're going to step your foot back again, and we're going to turn our body to the side so you come to that wide-legged forward fold. So whatever way you need to face to make sense for you. Taking a moment, folding forward here. Shake your head and neck out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, rise all the way up. And now we're going to find warrior B with the left side. Beautiful. Actually, no, you're not. Straighten your leg. You're going to come find warrior A. We're left legs forward, right legs back. We're going to take your arms up, and now we're going to bend your elbows. This time, you're going to slide your right elbow underneath your left for those eagle arms. It's fine if you're grabbing your shoulders. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows down. We're going to exhale. Come in. Beautiful. 2, and 1. We're going to lift back up. Now we're going to unwind the arms, open the feet, warrior B. Beautiful. We'll straighten that front left leg, reach and lengthen back, and then sweeping the left arm along the horizon, moving into triangle shape. So lowering your left hand down, perhaps right arm to the sky. Right hand can also rest on the hip. Just keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend back into the knee, back to warrior B. Now you're going to turn your head to neutral. We're going to once again take that right arm underneath the left if you can. This time we're going to glide onto the ball of that back right foot. Feel free to stay here or try to wrap the leg around. And maybe you're making a kickstand with your foot. So take care of what does your body need. So we twist like this to help detoxify, to unwind. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly unwind the arms, unwind the legs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, folding forward. Beautiful. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. We'll step your foot back again, so it doesn't matter which way, so you can come to that wide-legged forward fold. So let it make sense for your body. Coming to fold forward. Perhaps this time grabbing onto the legs or the feet, or interlace your hands behind your back, opening the shoulders up, shake your head and neck out. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. We're going to gently release the hands. This time we're going to walk the hands on the mat towards your right foot. We'll step your left foot over to the left, folding over that straight-ish right leg if you can. If it's challenging to get your hands down, just keep your hands at your hips. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Now let's maybe twist this. So keeping your left hand under the shoulder, you can always come under your fingertips and maybe reach your right arm to the sky. 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower down, turning your toes back to neutral, and we'll walk our hands towards our left foot, turning the toes the other direction. Maybe readjusting your right foot to the right, folding over that straight left leg. Finding sensation, finding energy through your body. 3, 2, and 1. And again, feel free to stay right here. Or if you choose, taking your right hand under the shoulder, maybe coming onto your fingertips, and we'll reach the left arm to the sky, twisting. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. We're going to turn the toes to the side one last time, folding forward. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. And we're going to inhale. We'll come all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's step your feet together at the front of the mat. So we're going to take one last downward dog or an up dog, sort of what we call the vinyasa. So just check with your body. And if you need to come to a seat, we're going to be there in a second. So find a seat if you need to. We'll inhale, reach up, maybe bring the arms behind the ears, lift your heart up, feeling that stretch in your back. We'll exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we'll bring your hands down, stepping your feet back, downward dog. Inhale, let's come find a plank. Exhale, lowering down, roll the shoulders back, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog, or I'm going to take a child's pose because that's what my body needs. But listen to what does your body need. We'll take a few breaths from here, again, settling. If you are, whatever shape you're in, just noticing the difference from a little while ago. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's inhale, come up, just honoring how strong and solid you are. We're going to gently, wherever you are, we're going to take our legs forward and come to a seated position. Beautiful. We'll move the fleshy part away from the sitting bones a little bit. And then let's start with a slight bend in the knees because this just protects the back and hamstrings. We'll reach up high. Exhale. Let's grab onto the outside edges of the feet. If you can reach that, if you're grabbing onto your legs, great. If you're reaching the outside edge of the feet, imagine you're pulling your pinky toes toward your head and then maybe stretching the legs out. Maybe feeling your belly and towards your thighs. Perhaps stretching the crown of the head towards the tips of your toes. Feeling your spine lengthen as you breathe. Feeling a sense of opening, a sense of release. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So as you start to come up here, I'm going to come turn and face you. We're going to take our legs forward again. We'll shake out a little bit. And then let's grab your right foot. We'll open up your hip. If you want to cradle underneath, that's fine too. Beautiful. And then we're going to come take your right foot towards your left inner thigh. And just adjusting your body as you need to. We'll reach all the way up. Today, let's rotate the torso towards the outside edge of the left leg. We're going to bring both hands outside your left leg. And as you do that, press down through the right knee. You might feel a really big stretch in the lower right back, the hip, maybe into the thigh, the glute, perhaps even a little in the belly. 2, and 1. Now we're going to keep your left hand where it is. Let's open that right arm to the sky. Maybe look back at your hand. Beautiful. 2, and 1. Now we're going to place your right hand behind your right hip. You're going to slide your left hand back. We'll bring the soles of your feet together. Let's gently keep the feet together. Knees are apart. We're going to lift your hips away from the ground. And then exhale, coming right back down. We'll bring the knees together. Let's grab behind the knees and lift the legs up a little bit for a boat pose, balancing on your sitting bones, maybe reaching the arms. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring the feet down. We'll stretch your right leg forward. Let's grab hold of that left foot. So opening up the hip, maybe you're cradling underneath. So just choose what feels better for your body today. 2, and 1. And then we're going to take your foot, bringing that inside the thigh, rotating a little bit for your body. Let's start by reaching your arms high. We're going to rotate the torso to the outside edge of the right leg and bringing both hands outside. You might notice really quickly that there is a difference between the two sides of the body. So just noticing where you feel this, allowing yourself to welcome whatever sensation you're feeling and letting yourself move into this as deeply as you want to. Perhaps keeping that right foot flexed and energized. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to keep that right hand down. Let's inhale, reach the left arm to the sky, opening the chest. And then we're going to slowly exhale, the left hand behind the left hip, bringing that right arm back. We're going to bring your feet together, knees apart. We'll press through the feet, lift your hips up. Exhale, we're going to lower the hips back down, bringing the knees together. Let's grab behind the knees, lift the legs up. Maybe balancing here, maybe reaching the arms. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna gently bring the feet back down. Let's take the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Again, maybe wiggling a little bit here. Roll the shoulders back. You can stay right where you're at. Or exhale and folding forward. Breathing, releasing, welcoming. Maybe this feels a little bit easier and you can come down further. If your hips are really tight today, just flap your knees up and down. So explore what's available for your body. Starting to settle. Find some ease here. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We'll slowly lift up. Let's bring the hands outside the knees. We'll bring your knees together. Wrapping the left arm around the legs, we'll turn our torso to the right. And then gently wrapping the right arm around the legs, turning the torso to the left. Beautiful. And then we're going to slowly start to unwind, and we're going to gently rotate our body so we come to lying on our back. Beautiful. Squeezing the knees towards the chest, giving yourself a hug, rocking a little bit from side to side. Beautiful. We're going to do just a little bit of core work. I was joking with the class. It's like, we've worked so hard, and then all of a sudden we come down on the ground and we're going to do core work. What? Just a little bit from here. So what I'd like for you to do, if you can, you're going to bring your knees so they're right over your hips. Your heels are kind of in line with your knees. It's almost like you're in that chair pose, and we're really pressing that lower back into the ground. What we're going to do today is you're going to inhale, stretch your left leg out, reach your right arm overhead. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, right leg out, left arm overhead. Exhale, coming back. So you're going to move at your own pace from here. Inhaling as you lengthen out, exhaling, moving from side to side. Inhale and exhaling. Inhale and exhaling. Going slow, using your strength and control. Exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more on each side. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Last little set here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhaling. Beautiful. Let's bring both feet down on the ground. Knees are bent towards the ceiling. See if you can get your heels pretty close to your hips. Adjust your body here. And let's just take a moment, bring one hand on your belly, one hand to the center of the chest, your heart. Just take a moment to hold yourself with loving kindness, with compassion, with awareness, feeling your breath. Exploring what you're feeling in your body, maybe feeling your heartbeat or the blood pulsate through the body. Maybe feeling the movement of the body as you breathe. Maybe you're noticing something interesting. And perhaps invite your jaw to release. All of us, we hold so much tension in our jaw sometimes. So just wiggle that around a little bit. Let it go. Beautiful. So let's take 3 rolling bridges here, if that'll feel good for you, and then we'll hold a back bend for a few moments. So if you would like to join me, and if you're like, oh, this feels really good, I don't want to move, then please listen to that. That's fine. If you do want to take a few more back bends, we're going to reach the arms alongside the body. Maybe roll your shoulders back. You might need to readjust your body a little bit. Drawing your belly to the spine, tilt your tailbone towards your knees. Let's inhale, lift the hips up, arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hips down and the hands down. So doing that 2 more times, just like that. We'll inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now you can do that again, or if you want to take another back bend, you can come up with straight arms and straight legs. If that feels good, you can lift your hips up, maybe reach for your heels or interlace your hands behind your back. It might feel good again to bring the hands to the shoulders and press the body up. So what does your body need here? Just find that stretch, what's going to feel good for you. Little more energy for your body. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly come down. Beautiful. Squeezing the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then let's take a moment and move into a happy baby. So if you'd like to, you can grab onto the inside or outside edge of the feet. Not a big deal which one. And then you're going to just slowly rock a little bit from side to side. And you can stay right here if this is feels great for your back or your hips, or if you want to. My favorite stretch here is to kind of bring my left foot towards the center of my chest, right leg extends to the side. And then inhale the right leg in, exhale left leg to the side. Bringing that left foot in, right leg to the side, right leg in, left leg to the side. Let's bring both feet in for a moment. Give yourself a little squeeze, and then we'll release. Bring your feet on the ground. Adjusting your body as you need to. And then let's stretch the left leg out. And we're going to gently twist that right knee over to the left. So if there's anything your body needs you to do before you get to that twist, or if you want to take a little bit different twist, please let yourself find what you need. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to slowly unwind. You might need to readjust the body a little bit, and we'll do that on the other side. So stretch the right leg out, bend the left knee, and we'll move that over to the side. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly unwind. Let's stretch both legs out in front of you. Reach your arms overhead. And then let's exhale and squeeze your elbows and knees together. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to stretch back out. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, back out. Last time, let's squeeze in. Beautiful. Inhaling back out. Now, bringing the arms alongside the body, roll your shoulders back, taking a moment to maybe invert the body. So if you're somebody who likes to shoulder stand, you can start to shoulder stand, or perhaps just reaching the legs to the sky. And if this is a little bit more challenging for you, grab onto the thighs. You can always bend your knees a little bit. So see what feels good for your body. Some of you might want to even just lift the hips up a little bit, sliding the hands underneath the hips. And again, if you want to do a little bit more of the traditional shape, bring the feet overhead, hands on your lower back, and extend the legs up again. So however that works for you, I'm just going to keep my hips down on the back of my hands today. You can point and flex your feet a little bit wherever you are. Maybe do some circles with the ankles. You can wiggle your toes. Beautiful. Yay. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to squeeze the knees to the chest. Give yourself another little hug. If your legs are over your head, or you're in shoulder stand, bringing your legs into a plow pose. Maybe squeezing the knees around the ears. Perhaps just squeezing the knees towards the chest still. And then we're going to slowly stretch your legs out. Maybe slide the hands underneath the hips. We're going to press into the forearms. Lift your head and neck up. Maybe let your head fall back. Take a big breath. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's slowly start to make our way onto our back for that final resting position of Shavasana. So you can stretch your legs out. You can keep your legs bent if you prefer to find a comfortable seat or lay on your side or your back. or your belly. Let your body do what you need to do today. Let's take a really big, full, deep breath. And exhale, letting everything go. Feeling your lower jaw release away from the upper jaw. Feel your neck joint release. Feel the shoulder joints release. Feeling the hip joint release. Allowing the knees to release. Inviting all of the joints of the body just to release and let go. Begin to feel the breath moving in and out of the nose. Noticing the inhale and the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. You don't need to change your breath rate in any way, but just start to feel the sensation of the breath. And perhaps if you have anything going on in your body today, sending your breath to that place. If you don't have anything going on in your body today, something that's nice to do or imagine, maybe imagining breathing in from the soles of the feet all the way up to the crown of the head. And then exhaling from the crown of the head back down to the soles of the feet. Breathing in from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Exhaling back down to the soles of the feet. So taking a few moments to feel this flow of your breath. And perhaps as you breathe, you imagine yourself filling up with more light, more energy. And noticing if there's areas that light up more than others. Maybe you're feeling everything get really bright. Perhaps noticing, is this light one color? Is it many colors? It doesn't matter what it is. It's just noticing what is your experience. Noticing your experience without judgment, without expectation. Just feeling it as it is. Keep breathing. Filling up your whole body with this light and healing energy. Settling into this deep rest. I'm going to read to you some affirmations and just imagine they're coming from inside of you. I am grateful for this beautiful day. I am overflowing with happiness, joy, and gratitude. I am appreciative for all the wonderful things that are coming forward. I am grateful for who I am. I am thankful for everything that I have. I am grateful for the new opportunities that life brings me. I'm inviting gratitude into my heart now. Every cell of my body is vibrating with gratitude. I embody an attitude of gratitude. Thank you for all the blessings that come my way. My attitude of gratitude brings me closer to my dreams and desires. I am grateful for the abundance of blessings in my life. I am grateful to be exactly where I am. I am grateful for my beautiful life. Feeling these words, this healing energy, your breath moving through you. And taking a moment to just do a simple check-in. What's happening within you right here, right now? Noticing what is your experience. And allowing yourself or giving yourself permission to stay and do exactly what you need. But if you begin to feel ready, perhaps bringing the awareness to the tips of the fingers and the tips of your toes. Maybe beginning to notice any sensations there, or welcoming some movement if that feels that that's what your body is ready for. Maybe starting to rotate your wrists or your ankles. Maybe turning your head side to side. Perhaps beginning to reach and stretch all the way through your body, or doing nothing if that's what your body needs. If you choose, perhaps squeezing the knees towards the chest, give yourself a great big hug, feeling this gratitude and this light and this healing energy radiating through you. And maybe rolling over to your right or left side. Try to keep the eyes closed, but perhaps come up to a seat. Bring your awareness or your hands to your heart. And taking a moment to check in again. Noticing how different you feel from when we began. Taking a moment to thank your body, thank your breath, thank your emotions, thank your wisdom, thank your creativity, thank all of you. You are a gift. Don't forget that. Give yourself a sweet smile Let the smile on your face radiate in your heart and all through your body. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Namaste.